In December of 2021, during the height of the COVID pandemic, some of our top VR arcades recorded a record sales month. How can that be? How is it that while so many VR arcades struggle to turn a profit, some are making between $50,000 and $70,000 per month in revenue and are so busy that they're turning away customers? Over the next 4 videos, we're going to show you some of the simple ways that top VR arcades thrive and what you need to know to start building a solid foundation for your VR arcade from the start. Half of the battle is knowing what not to do, and in this video, we'll break down the top 25 common mistakes that we see VR arcades make that cause them to close their doors. If you'd like to see the full list of the 54 common mistakes, go to foundationvr.io and download the complete PDF for free, or check out our paid courses where we go in depth through each step of opening and growing a VR arcade. Number 25 is not networking. Many VR arcade owners are first-time business owners and make a lot of assumptions about business that don't really match reality. One assumption you should have is that unless you bring people to your VR arcade, no one's going to come. And for that reason, the best thing that you can do is network in your community. Joining referral clubs like the Chamber of Commerce, Gold Star, and local business programs will help you meet other entrepreneurs in your area and begin to forge valuable connections. You'd be surprised how much business you can drum up just by helping other local entrepreneurs and becoming a leader in your community. Number 24 is not making an email list. If your business survives long enough, your email list will be the most valuable asset you own. We go over creating a sales funnel in the advanced marketing course, but this single action can be the difference between success and failure. Some VR arcades bring in 6 figures just from selling gift cards through holiday email blasts. Mistake number 23 is showing a video. Many VR arcades will spend money making a video to show to guests before they gear up and start playing. While this may standardize the process, you're sacrificing one of your key competitive advantages, customer service. When shown a video, many people's eyes will glaze over, or they'll simply talk to their friends. Having someone spend 30 seconds to stand in front of the group and make sure that everyone knows how to use the controls not only gives a human touch to the experience, but keeps your team members engaged. The more responsible your team feels for ensuring a positive guest experience, the more ownership they'll have. We guarantee that if your team members play a video without any personal explanation, you'll get fewer 5-star reviews, have less engaged team members, and many guests will get into the headset unsure of what to do. Mistake number 22 is failing to deliver real value. People do not come to your arcade to play VR. They come because they want an experience. They want to feel something different and have a good time with their friends. Top VR arcades put all of their focus on the feeling that their guest has when they enter, while they play, and when they leave. You could have the best equipment with the best games, but if you don't have the best experience, very few will come back. Number 21, thinking if you build it, they will come. A common mistake that new business owners make is thinking that once you build a VR arcade, that people will naturally come. The reality is that no one will know about your business unless you do the right things to get involved in your community. All of our courses are made to ensure that you do what it takes to have a thriving business from day one, which includes number 20, not pre-marketing. Pre-marketing while you build out your VR arcade is one of the most vital steps that most VR arcade owners miss. From networking, door-to-door campaigns, mobile events, and digital marketing, there are cheap ways to get the ball rolling. But marketing is a slow-moving process. If you wait until you're open to start marketing, you may go months without turning a profit. Number 19 is spending all of your time at the VR arcade. As the owner, your number one priority is to fill all of your stations, whether that's through networking, offering educational camps to fill your downtime, or doing mobile events to create buzz. If you find yourself stuck in the VR arcade trying to save money, your business will never grow. Number 18 is not focusing on birthday parties and corporate events. Outside of educational camps, birthday parties and corporate events are 2 of the most lucrative sales opportunities that you'll have. Not only are they high-ticket sales that fill your stations, but they're the number 1 driver of repeat business and word of mouth. Many arcades think to target gamers, college students, and date nights, but miss the low-hanging fruit that's going to produce 80% of their revenue. If your goal is to fill your VR arcade, then focus on educational camps, birthday parties, and corporate events. If you want to learn more about using educational camps to maximize your downtime, check out the camps listed in the description. Mistake number 17 is having a bad website. We've worked with over 1,000 VR arcades one-on-one, and most of them have bad websites. A bad website is the fastest way to lose a potential customer's trust. By focusing on a few simple tricks, you can make a cheap website that converts eyes into sales. We offer courses on branding, website design, and are more than happy to work with you one-on-one. Mistake number 16 is having too many pricing options. Many VR arcade owners fail to think from the guest perspective. When someone walks into your VR arcade for the first time, they have no idea of what to expect. By offering too many pricing options, you'll likely confuse them into leaving or buying the cheapest session. Top arcades offer few pricing options. A 1-hour session, a 2-hour session, and a party package are easy to explain and avoid shortchanging the experience. Do not offer a 5-minute demo, 15-minute session, 30-minute session, 1-hour session, 2-hour session, and an all-day pass. You're simply going to confuse people. Number 15 is setting up a mall kiosk. Mall kiosks are great loss leaders that can help promote your store. But with that being said, many VR arcade owners want to test the concept in a mall, only to find out that they're spending all of their time at a mall kiosk and losing money. Unless you're using a free roam model, do not expect to make any money from a mall kiosk. Mistake number 14 is not hustling mobile events. Mobile events are the #1 marketing tool that you have at your disposal. Especially in the beginning, you should book as many free mobile events as possible with the goal of passing out marketing material, selling gift cards, and getting the headset on your target customer so they understand what your arcade is all about. Most businesses can't do mobile events, and this is an unfair advantage for you as a VR arcade owner. Mistake number 13 is spending too much money on marketing. While mobile events are the most cost-effective marketing you can do for your business, keep in mind that 90% of marketing doesn't work. In the basic and advanced marketing courses, we cover what's proven to work for VR arcades so that you don't waste thousands of dollars on misusing TV and Facebook ads. Mistake number 12 is failing to authentically connect with your target audience. Authenticity is the key to great marketing. In the basic and advanced marketing courses, we cover how to communicate with your target audience in a way that attracts them to your message and builds trust along the way. This directly leads into mistake number 11, which is not basing the business around a target customer. One of the fastest ways that we can tell if a VR arcade will make it or not is to ask a new operator who their target audience is. If you can't define who your brand is designed to relate with, then you're like a boat without a rudder. In the Mindset of Top Performers course, we dive in how to build your brand around a target customer from the start. Number 10 is not measuring cash flow. Do you know your P&L off the top of your head? New VR arcade owners tend to overspend and underplan. It's vital to know your burn rate, revenue per square foot, and what ROI to expect on new purchases. We cover measuring cash flow in the Mindset of Top Performers course. Number 9 is not understanding costs ahead of time. Many first-time VR arcade owners are excited to get started and decide to just wing it. By not understanding cash flow and ROI, it's easy to overspend and find yourself low on capital to continue going. In the Mindset of Top Performers course, Planning Your VR Arcade course, and Should I Start a VR Arcade course, we dive into costs and help you understand them in depth before spending your savings or investment. Mistake number 8 is not focusing on a key metric. Every decision you make should be filtered through a single, all-encompassing KPI, which Jim Rollins in Good to Great refers to as your Hedgehog. Most VR arcades use profit or revenue per square foot as their main key metric. Should you add couches to your VR arcade? A KPI like revenue per square foot helps you decide if you should add more stations, a vending machine, or if couches are a necessary loss leader. Mistake number 7 is not making the customer experience the top priority. Top VR arcades make customer experience the priority because most people don't care if you're running the newest PCs, top-of-the-line VR headsets, or if you have the newest game. What they do care about is how friendly your staff is, what the overall experience feels like, and if they leave your arcade feeling excited. If you want to mimic top performers, put all of your focus on experience, not equipment. Mistake number 6 is choosing the wrong business partner. Marry the right person because this decision will determine 90% of your happiness or misery. Time and time again, we see VR arcades open with bad business partners. Whether it's a personal friend, a real estate investor, or someone with deep pockets. Finding money is the easy part. The hard part is finding the right person with money who can be an asset to your business and open the right doors. If you're in need of investment, consider a VRCORE or Mont VR franchise with a proven system so that you can focus on attracting the right investor instead of any investor. Mistake number 5 is making bad hires. The best VR arcades have excited team members who have a sense of ownership and really care about the user experience. The worst VR arcades are full of employees who are just counting down the hours until they can go home. Making bad hires is one of the biggest mistakes that VR arcade owners make, which we cover in the guest experience and opening day course. Number 4 is pricing too cheaply or too expensive. There's a thin line between shortchanging your business and pricing yourself out of the market. Depending on where you're located, the average successful VR arcade charges between $25 and $30 USD per hour. The third biggest mistake that we see arcades make is taking out a bank loan. The only thing that's guaranteed when you take out a bank loan is that you're going to have to repay that loan. If your business goes under, unless you're ready to declare business and personal bankruptcy, you'll be on the line for whatever you take out. So think twice before taking out a bank loan. Number 2 is choosing a bad location or signing a bad lease. For new VR arcade owners, finding a solid location and negotiating a lease are skills that can make or break your business. In the location, insurance, and negotiating a lease course, we help simplify this complicated step that acts as a foundation for your business. This brings us to the number 1 biggest mistake that VR arcade owners make, which is not having enough stations. The average arcade opens with 4 stations and is out of business within a year. To be successful, you have to be able to take volume and sell parties. You cannot seed a location with 4 stations and expect it to grow. You can survive with as little as 6 to 8 stations, and while success is never guaranteed, top VR arcades open with 15 to 20 stations on average. If there's one thing you take from this video, make sure you open with enough stations. If you'd like to download the complete list of 54 common mistakes in a PDF form, go to foundationvr.io and download the free Foundation Builder PDF. In the next video, we'll discuss how you can increase your revenue by focusing on one simple key metric.